everyone, I'm going to be starting off this look by using this face spray by Colorbar. I'm then going to be using a slight amount of this velvety primer by the same brand, and I'm going to be spreading it on my entire face. Now I'll be doing the same thing using my foundation by MAC and a flat brush. Oh, and I also moisturize my lips with this lip gloss by MAC. Now I'm going to be giving my face some shape by using the darkest shades from my cream contouring palette along with this fluffy angled brush. Now I'm going to be using this orangey shade from my cream contouring palette to eliminate any dark areas on my face such as my under eyes and my upper lip. I hate this process, but it's definitely necessary for the entire look. Followed by that, I'm going to be going over the orange areas using a shade quite similar to my skin tone from the same palette, and I'll be using a flat brush. The same flat brush I used earlier to apply my foundation. After I'm done with that, I'm going to be using this cream concealer by this local drugstore brand to highlight my cheekbones, T-zone and jawline. I will then be blending it out using a fluffy brush that my camera did not wish to focus on. Once I'm done with shaping my face up, I'm going to be sealing in the look with a compact powder and a large fluffy brush. Remember kids, don't forget to blend in your foundation and powder with your neck. You're not 15 anymore. Now, because I was too lazy to go and fetch my contouring powders from the other room, I'm going to be using my ghetto-ass overused eyeshadow to add more definition to the contoured areas. And because I'm still a lazy asshole that isn't ready to change her ways, I will be using the lightest shade from this drugstore eyeshadow palette to seal in the highlighted areas on my face. But now you can't really blame my laziness because Azerbaijan does not provide proper shipment methods, which is why I cannot order for Jeffree Star highlighters, which is why I have to make do with this eyeshadow palette, which almost does the same thing. So I'm sort of satisfied, although I wish the shipment methods would improve here. Now that I'm going to be done with the base of my face, I'm going to be starting off with my eyebrows. Using this clearly overused brow pencil by this local brand, I'll be going over my eyebrows gently and just filling in the areas that lack hair. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to be going in with this tiny angled brush, which will be loaded with brown eyeshadow from my BH Cosmetics dupe palette. To not give myself harsh brows with just one tone, I will be adding a lighter color to the outer corners of my brows in order to give it a faded out effect and to make it look much more natural. And there you have it, your eyebrows are done. Now that I'm done with that, I'm going to be using a small angled flat brush, and I will be loading it up with my light cream concealer in order to highlight my brows. I'll then be doing the same thing using a concealer from my cream contouring palette that is quite similar to my skin tone on the top of my eyebrows to clean up any excess residue from my eyeshadow or eyebrow pencil. Once you're done with cleaning up around your brows, you should set it with some compact powder and you're good to go. Moving on to my favorite part, the eyes. I will be turning to my BH Cosmetics dupe palette because nobody has time to shuffle through eyeshadow palettes, honey. I will be mixing two creamy white colors because I want my lower lid to have some contrast with my crease. And now for the crease. I'm going to be using two shades of brown from the same palette to sketch out my crease while trying to avoid coming into any contact with my creamy eyelids, because that would just ruin the whole point of this look. After that's done, I'm going to be adding a slight amount of black to accentuate and dramatize the look slightly. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to be using a round fluffy brush that does wonders when it comes to blending, and I'm going to blend the living shit out of my eye makeup upwards. Remember, without touching the lids. Now, For the eyeliner, I'm going to be using this eyeliner by Faces, which I absolutely despise because my eyes burn as if they've been exposed to hellfire after each application. Luckily, it did not happen while filming this video. Since I like to wear my eyeliner downwards instead of a typical winged liner, you can see how easy it was to manage to do my eyeliner without looking like a raccoon. And once that's over with, I'm going to be using this coppery color that will shortly be followed by a black eyeshadow to line my lower lash line. I'm going to be moving on to the lips, and I'm going to be using this overly used lip liner by Bourjois, and I'm going to be filling in my lips thoroughly before going in with my favorite liquid lipstick by Colorbar. And call me fake if you want, but I love to overdraw my lips. I mean, what else are lip liners there for? Now, to finish off this look, I'm going to be using my Maybelline mascara, and there you have it. My everyday look.